I mean, when I get away from you guys, right? I mean, I think obviously as a coach, I'd say the marker is if you're up 20, maybe under 2 minutes, and that's when you kind of feel good because you've seen some really strange things happen.
What does it mean to you to be standing here with a smile on your face talking about Sunday?
It's just nice to validate how good we've been, and how the program has grown and continue to take steps. I mean, it was nice to transfer what we've done in the regular season, being ranked last year in the top 25, being a top 10 team this year, just to transfer it in terms of the quality that we played at. And we've kind of got that monkey off our back, and now we could just kind of relax and go play the best teams in the country.
Did you see a fire in Adama's eyes at halftime?
I saw, I didn't like the last couple of days. I think he was wearing a little bit of the pressure. He wants it so bad. He's such a competitor. He loves his team. He loves his teammates. He's such a warrior. I just think that he was, thinking too much and a little bit too uptight and wanted the game too much. I thought the 20-minute halftime, I think as a staff, we were able to settle him down and just, we also got him in better positions with the ball. That helped.
What about Jordan at halftime? Did you have to say anything to him? And did you consciously try to get him the ball right immediately after halftime for that three?
I think we needed to get him going early in the second half. And, we've run an action we haven't run the whole year. It saved some things for moments like that. And he had a steely look on his face at halftime. He was frustrated. He wasn't making shots, and he let his offense affect his defense. And in the second half, I think he was so much more committed defensively and on the backboard that it led to better offense.
Coach, when you were fired up and you turned around and looked at the crowd, what did you get from the crowd today?
Yeah, just the love that I always get. These fans, I think they love our teams because they know that they're great kids that don't embarrass the program. Off the court, they carry themselves the right way. You could see them that they're great teammates and that you don't see infighting and waving each other off. I mean, it's an easy team to root for. And I wouldn't read too much into me celebrating with them because it was the first round game that we needed to get through. I'm always into the game.
What did you say? Did you say boom? Is that it? Did you hit both sides of your head?
Yeah, I did boom, and obviously I was premature on the three because it was only two. So I kind of regret that I did the three to the dome like Melo. I did the Melo.
Obviously, I mean, you did this twice at URI in 2 years in a row, first time in 20 years, I think it was. Does it feel different getting your first NCAA tourney win here?
I mean, listen, like I said yesterday, you feel pressure all the time. When you're playing Providence, your regional rival and Big East rival in the first round or the quarters of the Big East tournament, and you're the coach at UConn, you've got enormous pressure on you to win that game. And we have those pressure games throughout the year. I thought that really, to be honest with you, a lot of the attention and the questions, I think half the questions I answered were about Coach Pitino's future. And I thought that distraction, benefited me and the team where we didn't have to answer as many questions about last year's first round exit. The COVID season, that's a different thing.